while walking in the park. The woman found a strange hole in the park, so he came to check. What he found later was shocking. There was a mother dog and 5 of her puppies resting inside that hole under the weather of -4°C. She was lying there shivering and trying to use her body to block the cold for her 5 puppies, so she tried to help by using a plastic sheet to cover the hole. The next morning she came back to the park to check on the dog family, since it was snowing heavily and the wind was blowing hard last night. This time, he came with his daughter and also brought food to feed the dogs, in case they couldn't find any food in this temperature. After the snow, the temperature outside was -12°C. There was no one around this area, told them. After feeding the whole bowl of milk to the dog family, they offered to bring them home. However, the mother dog felt threatened when he approached. So they couldn't do anything and had to come back the next day to feed them. As usual, they happily ate all the food in a second. The snow was getting thicker and thicker each day. Worrying that the dog and her puppies wouldn't bear the cold, he brought them pillow and clothes. During this period of time, the mother dog needs sufficient amount of nutrients to provide for her puppies, especially in the winter. Every day, before and after work, he always bring food to the park for this poor family, because he knew they would die if no one cared for. From then, the looks that the mother dog had of the man changed. She finally saw this man's heart and trust in him. They have become closer than ever. Just like that for another week. No matter how cold and windy it was, he never forgot to bring food and supplies for this poor family. As a result, all 5 puppies have grown significantly in size. They were always excited and thrilled to meet the man who saved their lives. Although they were getting close, she was not ready to leave her kids alone in the hole and kept an eye on them all the time. But he also didn't give up on the dog. He had to go out soon to prepare the ingredients to cook for the dogs. He hoped that she will confidently leave her dogs with the man. "20 days later, the weather was much warmer. The snow has slowly melted. Perhaps that was the reason. He caught her going out of her cave for the first time. The puppies were trying to crawl out of the cave too, but they were stopped by him. He then realized that all 5 babies had opened their eyes. They saw light for the first time in their lives. It was sunny outside. So, he brought all the puppies outside to bathe in the warmth of sunlight. It will keep them healthier and eliminate bacteria. Taking this rare chance, he then cleaned the place they live and replaced with dry grass due to the heat retention of it. Under the care and love of the kind man, these puppies could walk quickly. Each one of them was healthy and playful. And finally, after a months of tireless effort of the man, he could bring the dogs home to take care easily. They were able to survive and grow big like this because of the man's unconditional love and care for these tiny souls. However, to make sure that they were all healthy, he brought them to the vet for checkups, and then he had little gifts for them. The mother dog was so excited and could not leave sight of her kids even just a second. She always stayed by her kids and never left. After knowing that all of them are completely healthy, they were brought home and introduced to their house that was made by their savior. Now each of the puppies is living with him. They got a chance to take a close look at the person who took care of them the whole time. They all look at him with the eyes of gratefulness and appreciation. She probably never expected Samin to care about them at all, letting alone did all of this to them. Hope that all the good things in life will come to this man's family, and the puppies will continue being loved and cared for the rest of their lives.